What is going on, everyone? Welcome to today's exclusive stream with my friends here about CCLASS. That's right. Welcome to my VR chat world. Well, I will continue when time permits to dive into the deep thing of all things and matters of VR. Most importantly, the beloved VR community, which includes you, our fellow players, gamers, developers, and content creators. Let's go. I am so excited today, you guys. I am so excited for this exclusive opportunity to be able to discuss here with my friends. Thank you for joining. I see you out there. What is up, the Tethers? I'm excited to be joined from my left, everybody. Taffy, the awesome map maker extraordinaire that everyone knows here in Population 1. The matriarch of CCLASS, the queen of competition. Everybody please welcome Lucifer to the show. And while he might look like the Pepsi Challenge guy over there, everybody knows the sweaty, the sweet, and oh so salty Shiny Bear. Welcome Shiny Bear to the show.
Yay.
Now without further ado, who would like to take this question? Actually, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and put Taffy on the spot here. Taffy, you and Shiny got together and kind of had this idea. Can you tell me how that kind of went down?
Well, kind of a chance encounter, I suppose. Apparently, Shiny was recommended. Well, my name was put forward to Shiny, and Shiny approached me. Basically reaching out asking to if I could create something that will bring some of the builder sort of aspect of Pop 1 into the comp scene. So with a little bit of discussion regarding how they wanted to go forward with it, I happily obliged, and we kind of got together and figured out what we were looking at, and it kind of went from there.
Nice, nice, nice. Shiny, how did you come up with this idea that you brought? Did you have the whole idea baked together? And we're going to get to, of course, everybody, we're going to get to exactly all the details of what we're talking about here. We're probably going to let Lucifer give you all the details on that. But Shiny, where did you come up with this idea?
I don't know. I used to play a lot with builders. Or jump in the rooms, and I was always that guy that you jump into one of the rooms and be like, "Don't touch anything. Put your controllers down and just be alive." There's a few stories out there that I messed things up and built this, but that's
no,
everyone's first few times. It's okay. It's easy fixes, and then it's just like when you like move things and then like a wall moves or something.
Sure.
But no, I don't know. I've always been around these builders, especially in the last year. I've been playing with a lot of them. We're going to the rooms. I've come home from work last year, and iFun or some other builder would just be play testing or the Sears place, and I was like, oh, there's all these cool people, and there's all these cool maps. I got really into just doing custom rooms. I don't know. It did make me better at the game, and just got me to click that randomized loadout. But I was thinking it'd be kind of cool to do something that was a little bit more competitive. I know they do all this work, and they're constantly building something for the community, and I was like,
sure they are.
Praise them in a way.
Yeah.
It's kind of
something. Absolutely worth praising. So without further ado, dear Lucy, thank you so much for being here, by the way, and thank you for giving me this opportunity to share this with everybody.
So they've now built these maps, and what we're going to do now is the community is going to, our competitive community in CCLASS, we have 2,500 people on that server. I'm sure not all of them are active at the moment, but they're going to now have the opportunity to play on these maps, test these maps, get videos of these maps if they can't play on them, and choose their top 3 maps.
Oh, that's awesome.
Out of those top 3 maps, yeah, it's going to be so exciting. So those play testers will be responsible for making sure those maps work, and they'll be giving feedback to the maps saying, this one would be better if it did this, or this on there isn't really great, and the map builders can just tweak those maps. And then once they're all play tested, we'll then be putting them forth too. So those of you that want to have a peek sneak at those maps, just sign up for the playtester, and we're going to have 2 sets of play tests. We're going to have one that's going to be on the weekend so the EU players can do that, and then we'll have one during the week where we can have any EU players that stay up late, of course, or the Asia Pacific area. During the week we'll have another one. And then after everyone's play tested and we're sure the maps are good, we'll be putting them up to the community to vote. And I believe, do we have videos for all of them so far?
We have videos for 5 of the 8, I believe.
Okay.
Oh, that is awesome.
So those 3 map builders get your videos in.
That is awesome. That is awesome. I wanted to, since he is our map builder extraordinaire, let me get over here to my other screen because I'm going to take this image off of here real quick. I wanted to ask you, Taffy, tell me about some of the map builders that we're going to have.
Right, so, I mean, in regards to the map builders, we got some real big names, myself, obviously, number 1.
Right.
No, I'm not going
Modest.
to blow my own horn. Hey, I'm modest and humble. No, we do have some real quality builders. One thing with the builders, we like a challenge. After a little while, you build a few things for yourself and you put your sandbox maps out there. Sometimes it gets a little stale and we need a focus. And even though we kind of competitively build maps, we work with each other. And we feed off each other, and it's such a friendly, engaging sort of community amongst the builders. We've got the likes of Ass Clown building maps. We've got
Nice.
Seaways. We've got more Cowbell, Fog Dog. We've got trying to think names now. We've got Arms Reach. We also have the Jeddos. And if I've missed anybody, I do apologise. It's quite a few of the well-known builders, and you will be familiar with their creations.
Sure, no doubt. So each map builder is taking on their own world and building it themselves, right?
And I'd just like to interject quickly that I feel very privileged that they've stepped up to do this for us. And a big thank you, by the way. But continue, sorry.
Yeah. Let's give them some applause for that, for sure.
Yes, it's incredible. They've taken time out of their own lives to do all of this. It's great.
What, why did you decide, Lucy, that you wanted to do this event in the first place? So I assume we're almost near the end of season 12. And congratulations, by the way. Congratulations on another successful season. You have so much that you always have going on. Like, I also have to mention the Noobs tournament or the Noob event is going to be coming up during another off season. So why did you decide that you wanted to do this? Was it you just kind of wanted to mix things up as well, or what for CCLASS?
Yeah, I do. Again, it's I think the same thing as the map builders. We get a certain amount of sort of repetition and staleness to it. So to create something new and interesting for people to play on. The noob tournament is something being done out of Facebook because most of our noobs are on Facebook. They're not necessarily in Discord, so some of them don't know how to access us. And
right.
Nebula Shoots is in charge of that. So she's approached me. It's the third one we've done. She approached me and said, "We need to do another one." And I was like, "Sure. I have nothing but time."
Right.
So we were in the last week of our season right now, So
got
we've got
sorry,
this
guys.
3-week off season. That's all right.
Uh-huh.
Wander around,
Gone for a
Right.
walk.
stretch your legs.
That's all right.
So we did that, and then, but this was sort of the baby of what we were doing. Like my baby was this. I just wanted to bring something new and different and throw
Sure,
a bit
sure.
of a curveball at the competitive players who are so used to playing in the same environment. Now they're going to have to show their skill even more because they're going to be in a completely new environment, playing a completely different way from the way we normally play.
Right.
And again, bringing map builders into this community with us, because Pop One is a community not only made of competitive players, but made of map builders, made of non-competitive players. And I was hoping that with the map builders coming in, some of these non-competitive players might come on in and give us a shot and see how
Right.
much fun it can be doing competitive play. Is it's not as daunting as you might think, because in C-Class we do have 6 divisions of skill levels. So those who have never played before can go into one of our entry level groups where they'd be playing against people of equal skill.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Mm-hmm.
with this, what we're doing is we're going to bring together in a similar way that the noobs tournament will do, where they're going to have 1 sweat and 2 noobs working together. With this, we're going to take the sweatiest team with the newest team, bring them together to create a team, sort of then working our way down until we come to the middle, which we hope will balance it out and let everyone enjoy
Right.
playing these maps.
That is awesome. Hey, really quick, GoTet, thank you for joining us. Cherry Yui's out there. Thank you for joining us. Yay! If you guys have any questions about this event, you definitely have a little less, around 30 minutes, because Taffy is joining us from the UK. Poor Taffy has to get up at 4:30 a.m., some ungodly hour, just to go to work because he's not map building full time, because that doesn't pay the bills yet, people. That doesn't pay the bills yet. So thank you all. Right. Thank you so much for joining us. Please ask your questions right away. I'm going to put that graphic up there. What are some other things like, Taffy? I kind of mentioned this in our kind of like chat off screen and our Discord, but I think the map building community, like Lucifer said, is such a vital part of Population One. It really keeps things different and new. Not only did they give us custom games, but now they've given us the ability to make maps, and they've even made maps better now because, hey, now we have a skybox and you guys can do some amazingly talented and creative things with those maps. Tell me, why did you ever want to start map building in the first place? And kind of give us just a glimpse of what the map building community is like, because you guys also have your own map building competitions. And I would love to, by the way, before I know I asked you that question, but I want to put this out there. If any map builders are out there, like I've talked to Ass Clown, I've now talked to Taffy about it, I would love to have some of you all featured on the show, because what you're doing is art. It is very, very creative. So tell me, Taffy, just what was your journey to doing map building, and what is that community like?
Right, for me, what got me into map building, I'm not the best of players. So, I mean, I would play with a close friend of mine, and we would constantly run around the map picking holes. And we would be saying, wouldn't it be so good if this was there or that was there? Maybe if they introduced this sort of aspect, or put a building here, put a building here, there. And we often said it would be great to have the ability to make our own maps. And then, lo and behold, it was dropped on us. It happened. So immediately then, I don't think I played another game for the best part of 6 months. I was just building,
Amazing.
learning and learning. Yeah, it's great. And I mean, I met up then with most of the builders in that time. Weller brought me into Discord and introduced me into the group. We have our own little Discord with the builders in.
Nice.
And we are constantly learning from each other. So every day, someone will post up in the Discord this is what I've discovered today. This is what I found today. And
Mhm.
we're all able to take aspects of that discovery and put them in our own way into our own maps. So in regards to making the maps themselves, it was great to put Population 1 in and give it a whole new feel.
Sure.
So you still had the same dynamics. You fling and you fly and the guns and all the mechanics of the game is the same. But you was able to put it in completely different surroundings, which kind of made it an extension.
Mhm.
And you could make that, you could customize that to individuals' needs. And you'd think, well, hey, that would be good as a map. And what the hell? I can build it.
Right.
And that's exactly it. You get
That
an
is
idea.
awesome. That
and
is
you pop your
awesome.
headset on. You would run with it for 5 minutes, and then 3 weeks later, you're still building. And it's just a progression. And then once you've finished, you set it out into the wild. People play the map. People love it, and that's the reward.
Right.
All those likes at the end of it. Yeah.
And
One of the things I noticed with the maps, Taffy showed me around a couple of his maps that I thought was really cool, was that he makes these little secret rooms in them, which a lot of the players I think probably aren't aware. They come and they play the map, and those that pay a little more attention will find these little Easter eggs. And
Yeah.
Oh, that
so
is so
there was this-
awesome.
Tell them about your one, that Normandy invasion one, where you've got the pool room.
Yeah. Right. So in my
Crazy.
Omaha map, there's a mansion
I've played that one, by the way.
hidden inside the map.
Oh,
Have you
shit.
found the?
No. No, I've
See?
not found it
See?
yet.
Yeah. So there.
You're
is
hearing it
a-
here
so
first,
I
folks. There you go. Hold on. Somebody clip that. Go ahead. Sorry.
Tell
So
them how you get
there
in.
are 4 vacant rooms in that mansion, and if you discover it, you will get one of those vacant rooms. I will
Oh.
dedicate it to you.
I
and
think some have discovered, and they've got rooms
Yeah,
named
yeah.
after them, don't they?
Gloopy's discovered it. Assclown's discovered it. Fogdog has discovered it.
Damn.
And
I'm missing
they have
out.
these little rooms with their names on top.
You have
and it
there's a
actually-
ski slope. There's a recording studio.
Get out.
There's a games room. There's a cinema room. Yeah, there's plenty there.
And
So
I
It's
believe
all hidden in that map.
you tailored those rooms too to their hobbies, didn't you?
Correct. Yeah,
One of
Assclown
them
loves
does
to ski.
sound recording one you
That
had.
would be
Who was
that would be Fogdog.
Yeah, so Fogdog now has his own recording studio hidden underneath that map.
Well, GoTet just said in the stream that Fat Guy Mess showed it on one of his streams as well. That is
Oh, there we
awesome.
go, the secret's out.
That
Go check out that stream and you'll see where some of them are.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and visit that. So, tell me a little bit about these map building competitions. That you all have? Does this happen very often?
Oh, it hasn't happened for a little while. We've talked about it. So we'll get our heads together and we'll think of a topic and we are like, right, we will hold a competition amongst ourselves, just a friendly little competition.
Sure.
And we will all build a map based on this one particular theme, or whether it may be a rule set, or with a particular type of gameplay in mind. And we will obviously create that map. We'll all play test it several times. And we'll call a vote on it at the very end. It's a good way for us to all get together and keep things relevant.
Sure.
And again, even as good as we can be at building, we will go onto someone else's map and we will be completely blown away by it.
Right.
We've
Sure.
done things like logos. So it's not actually a playable map. We literally just creating a logo. The most recent being movie posters.
Oh, cool! That is so cool! Oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
we all done a
That is
movie poster.
Oh.
cool.
that deserves some applause.
It does. You know what? You need to let me know when you're having these, and I would be so happy to promote them within CCLASS so people can see these
No
maps.
problem.
I think it would be absolutely fantastic for the greater community to see what what they're doing outside our little competitive community and their map building community. And again, it's
It's
why we're trying to bring them together now.
bring the
Well,
two worlds together, exactly.
Well, and I think so too. Like, I mean, talking to Shiny Bear earlier about comp and all that, it's like sometimes we get on Population 1 and we may go into like a normal custom room to warm up before comp, but a lot of people don't understand how they can go in and search for a map, search for it by builder, right? Because I think you can search by builder still. How you can even save maps by doing bookmarks. All of the cool things that you could do, which brings me back to, if you are just joining us, everybody, you have less than 30 minutes to get your questions in. But what we are talking about is the map building event that is going to happen in CCLASS. And let me pull that back up on screen and I'll move it over my face so that you three can talk about it some more.
And I can give you the timeline on that. I'm sort of going to have to look underneath through my nose at my computer. So on the 18th to the 20th of this month will be when the playtesters need to register. And then we're going to need 12 players for each one. If we get 24 people register, we'll run 2 separate lobbies, which is fine. Shiny Bear, I hope you can help me run that. Maybe you too. I haven't figured out who's going to run it yet, so there's all to that. I'm not very adept with the maps myself because my whole world just focuses around comp, and I'm really enjoying sort of delving into this new area for myself. On the 22nd of February will be the final submissions for changes and everything that we do after they've been play tested.
Mm-hmm.
And then on they'll be submitted. Sorry, I apologize. 22nd is when they'll be submitted. Then the 23rd will be the first play test at 1 p.m. EST. That's on a weekend, so the EU players can do it. Then we'll do another play test on the 26th at 9 p.m. Where more people can play test there. All those suggestions are going to come back to the map builders to give them a little bit of time. And then we will submit on March 1st all of the videos, and we'll also open those maps up to the public so you can go and play on them yourselves and look at them and see which ones you like, see which ones you want to compete on, see which ones you want to see people like Shiny Bear compete on, and watch some of the sweats struggle a little bit for once because it's a new environment.
There you go. There you go.
And then so March 8th at 1 p.m. the tournament will start, and as I said, we'll play on the 3rd place map and then on the 2nd place map, culminating to the finals on the 1st place map. We'll be playing best of 3 for the first ones. So if there's a team that's stomping, it'll be a very quick round because it'll just go boom, boom, boom through. And then the winners of that first round will go on to create, that'll be 4 lobbies. We'll go to create 2 more lobbies, which will compete. And the winners of those will go on to the final lobby to compete, which I'm hoping you're going to help cast some of these for us.
Absolutely, absolutely. You can always count me in for that. Absolutely.
And
so who does the voting? Who votes on the maps? Will it be the players themselves that are in the comp or the community at large?
The entire community at large.
Let's go.
The entire community. So I will put up a vote and you will be able to choose 3 maps that are your favorite. We're going to have to put a certain trust factor in because I don't think the poll system, I'm going to have to look at the polling system and see where you can do a maximum of 3 choices. And everybody can vote. Absolutely everyone. You don't have to be a competitive player. You can just vote on a map that you'd like to see your favorite competitive player play on, for example. So everybody will vote on it, much like we've been doing with the Sky change. We've done 2 of the Sky
that's
changes
been so
since
awesome.
Skybox.
It is so awesome.
We let the community vote on that one also, and then poor Taffy had to jump in and get everything updated in there and do all the niggly things that he has to do. So now you guys will choose what they will play on. It's going to be great. I'm super excited.
So there won't be like any tier system in this. This is just going to be you build your own team, or you bring your own squad of 3, and then you're going to put them with another squad of 3 for the 6v6, right?
Exactly. So you bring your own squad of 3, and then we will match the more experienced players with the lesser level players to try to balance out the squad of 6, the war team of 6, or Legion's team technically, but it's war because it's only 2 teams playing each other.
Right.
And those will be balanced through. So some of the newer players will get an opportunity to play with some sweats and learn to understand some of their skills and strategies that they use. People like Shiny, who can talk to how you need to play competitively. So it'll be also a great learning experience for some of the lower level tiered players. And so, like I said, it's going to be the first 16. If we only get really sweaty people, we might have to put some of the sweats to the side to let some of the newer players in. So we're hoping you'll all be very sort of cooperative with us on all of that too, because we do want to make it a very much a community-driven event and fairness within that too.
That is so awesome.
Right.
That's so awesome. Now, is the March 1st or the March what is it? I don't have that in front of me. I switched my screen real quick.
March 1st, the map's open for play and votes along with the videos. So
Okay,
if you
okay,
don't have
okay.
time to go and play during that time window when we've got the votes, you can look at the videos and just choose what you think is the coolest map. I've only seen one so far, which was Taffy's. And oh my goodness, it was complex. There was a lot of stuff. There's going to be lots of places to hide and rotate and come up with.
Oh, that sounds so delicious! I can't wait.
Moments.
I can't wait. I can't
There's going to be
wait.
some great clutch moments. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, because I think
sure.
there is another tournament happening right around the 1st. Is that right? In another league, I don't know. Shiny, you were talking about maybe changing that one of the dates. I don't know.
Oh, AMF is hosting a a tournament the week of the 1st, that weekend. So
Okay.
that's why it's pushed back.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah. That
we
makes
pushed it
sense.
back to the 8th because we try our hardest not to clash. AMF had actually approached me to find out when our season ended so that when they did their competition, we didn't clash with them. The
Right.
Noobs tournament is on the 2nd, but that's their finals. So the way I'm looking at it is that they will have mainly their top level players playing on that. They won't have noobs because it's from what I've seen from what they've put forward.
Yeah.
They're going to do the first day will be everybody playing, and then their second day will be the finals. So that'll be when all the sweaty sweats are playing, and we only need a few sweats for the noob tournament. So they're going to play then because the noobs can't play. It won't be playing at that point. They'll have probably been thrashed.
I know I don't have to say it, but I think it's just so cool that you always work with other leagues to make sure that nobody is stepping on anybody else's toes. I just think that is awesome. And I just commend you for that.
We definitely try. Thank you. We try. It's hard because CCLASS is so massive. We have a lot. I mean, last season, as I tell a lot of people, we ran 144 lobbies across our season.
That is fucking insane.
And
that is insane.
It's an insane amount. It's an insane amount. But I love it. And a lot of people ask me, why do you do this? And I do this for opportunities to meet people like Taffy, which has brought me into a whole new community. Meet people like Shiny, who's got some great ideas, and I love this game so much. Although I am probably similar to Taffy, not particularly good at the game, unlike to my left Shiny Bear, very good at the game.
He is a beast.
My way of participating in all of this is to run the league. I might not play very well, but I can organize quite well, and then we have a separate Discord actually that all of the league leaders are in, and we try try to stay on top of when we're all playing so that there isn't too much crossover on that. Unfortunately, there is crossover from time to time because there's so much, but as the way I look at it is the more competition there is out there and the more choices for people to make, I think that's much better
That's good. That's
versus the
good.
old school way.
Right.
Yeah, I think we need to get along and work together as a community, which again, I'll say as C-Class is called, the community. So it is the Community Comp League and Scrim Server, which is what C-Class stands for. So it is community based. And we're always looking for suggestions on how we can do new and different things. So people with ideas, bring them. And because we are so open to our community's ideas, which is what happened here. Shiny Bear, I didn't know Shiny Bear that well prior to all of this. I really got to know him well through the map building process. And I've got to meet Taffy. And now I'm going to see all of these wonderful maps. And I think it's fabulous.
Absolutely fabulous.
Coming together.
It is absolutely awesome. Sir Meta is out there. What is up, Sir Meta? Sir Meta said Shiny is straight up flexing right now. I'm sure that's how he looks in real life too, right? I'm sure that's what he looks like in real life. Gotet says that she absolutely loves your avatar, by the way, Lucy. Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. What were you going to say,
I'd
Shiny?
like to say I didn't choose this. My child chose this avatar.
That's right.
They set this whole thing up. But I'd like to know if there's any questions from anyone out there, even about how to play competitively for Shiny Bear, how to become part of the map building community for Taffy. I mean, I talk a lot, and I should maybe just shut up.
Right. Well, and also, too, I just want to say real quick that I will definitely break this down because I know it's Sunday and a lot of people have a lot of things going down. I'm going to definitely break this down, throw it out on all the socials, TikTok, and all that other kind of stuff so that, we get snippets of this interview and we get it out to people because I know that everybody consumes things different ways. Hey, Pharaoh, talking about people getting here. Thank you for being here. Even if you showed up late, Pharaoh, I'm glad you're here.
Shout out to Pharaoh. He's another person who brought his ideas and he wanted to do Latinx,
whichever
tournaments, and he ran some through us too. Really, sort of outreaching to that community, which I thought was fabulous. Love to do some more of that with you, Pharaoh. Love to do some more. So yeah, bring it on, everybody. Just let's come together and come up with ideas and do fun stuff together.
I think that's awesome. Does anybody have any questions out there, or forever keep your meat in your seat? Hold on to your pieces if you don't. But if you have any questions, let me pull up that graphic again just real quick so everybody can see what we're talking about. This is what we're talking about here. This is C-Class's special event, the Builders Battle, you guys. Do not sleep on this. This is going to be so cool. I know how much we all love the game, but it's even made like a whole nother level better by just having some of the creative and awesome artwork and creativity that goes into it from our map builders. And C-Class is collaborating to make that happen. Compliments of Lucy, compliments of Shiny, compliments of Taffy. And you're going to have all these awesome people in here doing all this. Many of them, some of them you know. Like I was just talking to AsClown last week about how I wanted to get some map builders on my stream to talk about this. If nobody else has anything else out there, is there anything that the three of you all would like to add before we let Taffy go to sleep because he's in the UK, obviously. So, he's got a lot less time than the rest of us do. What is up, Lady Gaming? I see you out there. Hey, what's up?
Hi, Lady Gaming.
Anything else that you guys would like to add? Shiny, Lucy?
Again, shout out to the map building community for stepping up to this. I said I feel honored, I feel privileged that they are gracing us with their presence. I really do.
Yeah, likewise. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
the collaboration I think is going to work great for everybody, and particularly the game.
Yep,
Which is
yep.
what it's all about.
Shiny?
And how are you?
New
How
team,
excited
reach
are you,
out, yeah,
Shiny? Shiny as a competitive player, as a high-ranked competitive player. How excited are you to play on brand new maps, pretty much unknown to you? How is that going to make your experience
Ready
different?
for a change. I'm kind of excited. And I'm excited to see what the map builders do to make me compete against other good players. So, yeah.
Yeah. Do you think it'll make a difference for the sweatier players playing in an unknown environment?
Oh yeah, I think
I
that's a
think
good
it's
idea.
funny.
I think that's a
think
good
of,
point.
Of good players on the Phoenix map or something that's different than the evolving map. And I think of them that just sometimes it's a whole different mindset, and you have different hiding place you have to go. And I think those last minute instincts is really gonna be exciting to see.
Cool. Yeah, that's sort of my thought process, that it was going to allow these people that have what I call situational awareness to be able to really exercise that skill while they're playing, to understand, because they don't know the routes that they would normally take. They're now going to have to think on their feet, which I think is going to be super exciting.
You have to make it at least a little harder for them, right? So they can't always constantly be kicking somebody's ass, right?
Right.
That's what we're talking about.
My ass is black and blue from being kicked by those people.
Right.
Thank you, Shiny.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Compliments of Shiny and others. If nobody has anything else to add out there, oh, Lady Gaming says she wishes that she could have the ability to push people off the platform. That would be great. That would be an administrative nightmare, maybe, right? Just shove them right off.
Away you go.
Lady Gaming says new maps for comp. Lady Gaming said new maps for comp. Let's go. I'm so excited. I've done comps of all kinds of different comps, and streamed them. And to have new maps would be fire. Let me put this graphic back up for everybody that is just joining us so you can see it right there. These are the dates. These are when things are happening. The Builders Battle, courtesy of CCLASS. The collaboration right here between Lucifer, Shiny, and Taffy. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I can't wait to see this happen. I can't wait to shoutcast it because, I would rather shoutcast some explosive playing than be the one that explodes or implodes on the field in a new map. So,
I know that feeling.
If nobody else has anything else to add, I'll lead us out of here. Are we good?
Yeah.
Well,
Are we
I
good?
just thank you everyone for watching, and thank you for participating, and sign up.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's do that. All right, everybody.
You're in for a real treat with these maps.
I cannot wait.
Yeah, they're exciting. They're exciting.
I can't
I'm
wait to
excited.
see.
I am.
And now I'm going to have to go back to the Omaha beach map and look for the secret stuff that I didn't even know was there. I'm going to have to look for that. Anyway, you all, thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to clip some of this, share it with your friends on social media. I'm going to do exactly the same thing. I know people are busy on Sundays with comp and all kinds of other things. I appreciate you being here with me. I appreciate you being here with all of these wonderful people that have joined me today. Shiny Bear, Lucifer, you know I love you. Taffy, it was so nice to meet you in person.
Likewise.
All right, everybody, hang tight. We're going to find somebody to raid real quick.